Cameron Jarrell Newton is an American football quarterback for the Carolina Panthers of the National Football League. Nicknamed Super Cam, he is the NFL career leader in quarterback rushing touchdowns at 75. But what else do we know about him? Let's find out. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel Sports Stars, where we'll tell you all about your favorite sports celebrities and everything going on in their lives. So if you want to know more details about the life of Cameron Jarrell Newton, then stay with us until the end of the video. And let's get started. Do you know how he spent his early life? Newton was born in Atlanta on May 11, 1989. He is the son of Jackie and Cecil Newton Sr., who was a safety for the 1983 Dallas Cowboys and the 1984 Buffalo Bills, and the younger brother of Cecil Newton, a center who played for the Jacksonville Jaguars. His youngest brother, Kalen, was the quarterback for the Howard Bison in the mid-2010s. Newton was a talented baseball and basketball player since he was young, but developed a fear of being hit by a pitch in baseball and could not avoid foul trouble on the basketball court. He stopped playing baseball at 14 years old and quit basketball shortly into his high school career. In 2015, Newton graduated from Auburn University with a degree in sociology. Newton attended Westlake High School in Atlanta, playing for their high school football team. As a 16-year-old junior, he passed for 2,500 yards and 23 touchdowns, and ran for 638 yards and 9 touchdowns, gaining the attention of major college programs. In his senior year, Newton was rated a 5-star prospect by Rivals.com, the number 2 dual-threat quarterback in the nation, and the 14th quarterback and 28th player overall. He received scholarship offers from Florida, Georgia, Maryland, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Oklahoma, and Virginia Tech. He committed to the University of Florida at the beginning of his senior year, becoming part of the top-rated recruiting class in the country for 2007. Newton initially attended the University of Florida, where he was a member of the Florida Gators football team in 2007 and 2008. As a freshman in 2007, Newton beat out fellow freshman quarterback John Brantley as the backup for eventual Heisman Trophy winner Tim Tebow. So, how did Cam Newton build his massive career? He played in 5 games, passing for 40 yards on 5 of 10 and rushing 16 times for 103 yards and 3 touchdowns. In 2008, during his sophomore season, Newton played in the season opener against Hawaii, but suffered an ankle injury and took a medical redshirt season. On November 21, 2008, Newton was arrested on felony charges of burglary, larceny, and obstruction of justice on an accusation that he stole a laptop computer from another University of Florida student. He was subsequently suspended from the team. Campus police tracked the stolen laptop to the athlete. Newton tossed the computer out of his dorm window in a humorously ill-advised attempt to hide it from the cops. All charges against Newton were dropped after he completed a court-approved pretrial diversion program. I believe that a person should not be thought of as a bad person because of some senseless mistake that they made, said Newton in 2010. I think every person should have a second chance. If they blow that second chance, so be it for them. Newton announced his intention to transfer from Florida 3 days before the Gators' national championship win over Oklahoma. In November 2010, Thayer Evans of Fox Sports reported that Newton faced potential expulsion from the University of Florida for 3 instances of academic dishonesty prior to transferring. In January 2009, Newton transferred to Blinn College in Bernheim, Texas, to play for head coach Brad Franchone, son of Dennis Franchone. That fall, he led his team to the 2009 UJCAA National Football Championship, throwing for 2,833 yards with 22 touchdowns and rushing for 655 yards. He was named a JUCO All-American Honorable Mention and was the most recruited JUCO quarterback in the country. Newton was ranked as the number 1 quarterback from either high school or junior college by Rivals.com and was the only 5-star recruit. During Newton's recruitment, Oklahoma, Mississippi State, and Auburn were his 3 finalists. He eventually signed with the Auburn Tigers. In late January 2011, Newton began working out with Georgia Whitfield Jr. in San Diego. Whitfield has worked with other quarterbacks such as Ben Roethlisberger and Achilles Smith. On April 28, 2011, Newton was selected with the first overall pick in the 2011 NFL Draft by the Carolina Panthers. He was the first reigning Heisman Trophy winner to go first overall since Carson Palmer in 2003. He also was Auburn's 4th number 1 selection after Tucker Fredrickson, Bo Jackson, and Audrey Bruce. During the 2011 NFL lockout, he worked out for up to 12 hours a day at the IMG Madden Football Academy in Bradenton, Florida, spending up to 2 hours per day doing one-on-one training with fellow Heisman Trophy winner and ex-Panthers quarterback Chris Wink. Before the draft, Panthers owner Jerry Richardson asked Newton to maintain his clean-cut appearance after Newton told Richardson he had no tattoos or piercings and was thinking about growing his hair longer. This gained some controversy on Richardson's part due to the fact that the other players on the team didn't meet these guidelines. Dave Zirin, reporter for TheNation.com, even accused Richardson of racism. Despite this, Newton agreed to Richardson's requests and was drafted first overall. Newton would eventually start growing his hair out longer after Richardson sold the team to David Tepper. In his NFL debut game on September 11, 2011, Newton was 24 for 37 passing for 422 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception in a 28-21 road loss to the Arizona Cardinals. With a quarterback rating of 110.4, he also rushed for a touchdown and became the first rookie to throw for 400-plus yards in his first career game. His 422 passing yards broke Peyton Manning's rookie record for most passing yards on opening day. Next, we're going to explain how Newton broke his own record. In his second career game, a 30-23 home loss to the defending Super Bowl champions Green Bay Packers, Newton broke his own record, set the weekend previously, with 432 yards passing, throwing and rushing for a touchdown. Newton's 854 passing yards through the first 2 games of the season, the most in league history by a rookie, broke the NFL record of 827 set by Kurt Warner in the 2000 season, and stood as the most by any quarterback in the first 2 weeks of the season until New England's Tom Brady broke the mark again later in the day with 940. In the 2012 season, Newton started his second professional season with 303 passing yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions, and the 16-10 loss to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. After helping lead the team to a 35-27 victory over New Orleans in Week 2, Newton and the Panthers went on a 5-game losing streak. In the last game of the losing streak, Newton threw for a season high of 314 passing yards, but had 2 interceptions in the 23-22 loss to the Chicago Bears. On November 11, 2021, Newton signed a 1-year deal worth up to $10 million to return to the Carolina Panthers following an injury to starting quarterback Sam Darnold. The deal includes a $4.5 million that is fully guaranteed and a $1.5 million roster bonus. Now, let's talk about his personal life. Newton has 4 children with former girlfriend Kia Proctor. In mid-2019, Newton fathered a son with an Instagram model months before his 4th child with Proctor was born. Newton and Proctor split later that year as a result of the affair. Let's see some of his business ventures. In 2013, Newton partnered with Southern department store chain Belk on his own clothing line, Made by Cam Newton. In May 2019, Newton's cigar bar and restaurant named Fellowship formally opened at Olympic Park Drive near Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. In addition to his commitment to football, Newton participates in motivational speaking and has a namesake foundation dedicated to enhancing the lives of youth by addressing their educational, physical, and social needs. Now let's talk about his diet and lifestyle. Newton was a self-proclaimed pescatarian. As of March 2019, he has become a vegan. A few dietitians have claimed that the change in diet may have delayed his injury recovery the following season, especially if not done properly. Newton is a Christian. He spoke about his faith after winning the 2011 BCS National Championship game, saying, "It's just a God thing. I thank God every single day. I'm just his instrument, and he's using me on a consistent basis daily." On December 9, 2014, Newton was involved in a car crash in Charlotte where his vehicle flipped and he suffered 2 back fractures. Newton's daily routine during the season involves waking up at 4:20 a.m., leaving the house at 4:30 a.m., and sleeping at 11:30 p.m. Meanwhile, for the rest of the day, he had to focus on practicing for his upcoming games. And this is all for today, guys. What are your thoughts on today's video? What is your favorite thing about Cam Newton? Share with us in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon for more amazing videos. And thank you for watching.